What's up, everybody? This is your boy Lucky Loco coming at you with another video. I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that's been doing stories about this individual that's been exposed for being a complete creep. So, without name dropping, without letting everybody know, everybody's on the subject. So, I followed the guy, I was kind of interested, and then it was just kind of like, I don't know, the whole wrestling mask and all this other stuff, and you know, before I get into anything like that, let's get into why I've started my channel. Why did Lucky Loco start the Indigenous Talk? The reason why I want to get it out there is because of the dealings out of the community which most of the Native Americans reside. And we got to deal with a lot of missing crimes, of assaults. We have to deal with a lot of predators that prey on the Native American people in the community, in my community, in the Yakama Nation community. You have all these different communities out here in the United States, Canada, even Mexico. But we started this movement called the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and People, even men. Yes, even men are preyed upon in our community. They come to our community, and it's like how people are explaining, like somebody's smorgasbord of assaults, of being able to target teenagers, kids, alcoholics, drug addicts, anything else that will go towards their prey, to get their cravings out there, to get their sexual desires, whatever it is that floats their boat. So when it comes to somebody in the community or the YouTube Yarda or anybody that's out there that's running amok and using their skills, their job skills to get into this stuff. And from what I've seen, it is very disgusting. It's very cringe. And I'm really glad that the homie hangout, the people kind of like, oh, well, I need black and whites and this and that. Nah, dude, you need to definitely expose this person. And like the homeboy said, band together, and shout out to Listo from, upstate point of view of running with it and being like, hey, man, and getting the attention of the homie hangout. The homie hangout doing his background research and all this other stuff. Great, great work. So, there's certain things that I'll watch and support, even after finding out somebody's wears a wire and does a controlled buy, turns in his homeboys and, breaks the street code, the jail code, and I'll still watch. I'll still watch the stories. I still support, still be like, hey, man, that, whatever happened, happened. For somebody that will write a book and, do what they did and drop out of a gang and, inform on their friends as well, I'll still watch. There's certain stuff that you can do that you can't come back from. You're probably not going to be able to come back on to the criminal, the criminal that you used to be, and all these different things. There's, people that will lie in a story, that will, BS and, take advantage of the gente, the raza, and all this other stuff, man. And, and still watch. Somebody has an infatuation of carrying themselves after 29 years or 30 years in prison or whatever it was. There's a certain way that somebody will, debrief and make stories and then call other people out and all this other stuff. And I'll still watch. I'll still be like, hey, man, great story. I appreciate it. I sat there and listened to you. I hit a like for you, or put a comment down for you. You may not like me because I watch chemo flicks and, certain stuff. There's somebody that will drop out of a gang and go SNY, and I'll still watch the videos because, we're no longer in prison. We're no longer living that gangster life or whatever it is, that whether you're gangster square, whether you're hardcore menace to society, John Gotti, to, Bill Gates, to anybody, we could all agree upon one thing, is that we do not support predators. We do not support these people that prey on kids. I have kids. You call me all you want, call me fat, ugly, and all this other stuff. And, these are bully tactics. You can only imagine if somebody's like, hey, I'm going to go tell on you. I'm going to go do, oh, you're going to be a man, be a man. And, I got to, somebody that's just going to troll and be like, hey, man, make fake accounts and comment on their own videos and do all this crazy stuff, man. And for one, it's disgusting. So, you're preying on these kids, you're preying on the vulnerable women that go through all this stuff, man. And there's plenty of women out there, even for an ugly, fat dude like me, still get game, still get, still out there. I don't have to prey on people. I don't have to go on people's weaknesses or get them drunk and wait till they pass out and do stuff to them, man. It's, it's really sick, man. And I'm really glad that these people come together and they tell their story. I don't care how many times he's going to attack or if he thinks he's going to attack me or get his friends to attack me. I'm in Washington, Titan, Washington, Yakima, Washington. I'm not going to go out nowhere and go cruise to California to go do this or that. But I'm not hard to find either. So if you got somebody that wants to fill your shoes, come at me. Let's handle it. And if you're going to stick up for somebody like that, birds of a feather flock together. Go get an SPM CD and write a letter to the fucking parole board to try to get these predators out. You're sick, you're disgusting, and you want all this stuff that's, and it's, the point I'm making is that a lot of these things, for streetwise, you can't come back from, in their eyes. Me, on the other hand, I watch these content creators. A lot of them, we made friends with a lot of these people. You get an interaction with a lot of these people. You super chat these people. You break bread with them. You support them. No matter what type of shady stuff goes on, there's stuff you can come back from. But this, being a predator, preying on little girls, preying on, like, I have plenty of men, homeboys, they're womanizers, but they're not creeps. They go out and they're players. Now I'm saying, oh, that dude's a sick pervert and he hooks up with all these women. And nah, these are women. He doesn't, I've never hung around somebody or even seen anybody that's like, oh, I'm going to go holler at this middle schooler when they're 23, 24, 25. Oh, I'm going to go holler at this girl and get her drunk, wait till she passes out. What type of shit is that? I've never heard anything like that. So, I've heard of it, but I've never heard of anybody in my circle to where that's their get down. Let's wait till she gets drunk and pass out. Nah, homie. We both, you know what I mean? When a person says no, they mean no. And you have to get them that to inebriated to do stuff to them, man. That is just sick, dude. That is beyond sick. And that's the reason why I take so much offense to it. I usually don't jump into people's conflicts or anything like that, man. But when it comes to the missing or murdered Indigenous women, the people in my community, the people that preyed on them, and now they no longer get to see their families, yeah, so I got something to say about it. I feel some type of way about it. So for me, going to protests of missing and murdered Indigenous women and people, and knowing these people that come up missing, that come up dead, and knowing all these different things of people that are, it's mind-boggling homeboy has the audacity to still try to push the narrative that it's not him. Plenty of people are screaming what he's doing, exposing what he's doing, and keep up the good work. And whether he still feels the comfortability of being able to go on to become a podcaster and, taking pictures of people in their kids in the community and dealing with kids. Like, damn, dude, that is some really twisted, sick shit, man. That is some real, and then to be like, hey, man, calling out, a rascal, calling out, EBK going through his chemotherapy, rascal, his age, his health, and doing all this other stuff, man. You're one sick dude, man. And that is just something that I can't rock with. I unfollowed you on social media, on YouTube. Wasn't really into it, but I used to watch your videos, and I can't. And I hope everybody else gets out there and exposes this person of who he is. There's too many people pointing it out, and I appreciate everybody that came forward because this dude seems like a bully. He's trying to bully, Rascal, EBK, or anybody else that speaks. Oh, be a man, be a man. You know how to get at me. Be a man. It's like everything comes to violence. Really, that's how it is. Nah, being a man is staying at home, taking care of my family, going to work, taking care of my family, my kids, my mom, my grandmother, all this other stuff. Protecting my community, protecting my people, protecting the alcoholics, protecting the kids in this community from people like that. That's a man. This whole like, oh, physical, you ain't that bad, homie. You're not going to be out there thugging it out like that and just rocking everybody that comes to you, man. That is just crazy. That's your craziness of thinking that you can bully somebody. And you sure in the hell ain't going to bully me. I'll tell you that straight up. I don't give a shit. You know, it's when it comes to children, when it comes to women of innocence, we're the men. We're the protectors of these beautiful women, the beautiful creatures of this Mother Earth. We're the protectors of the women and the children. We're the warriors that stand together against people like you, man. That's a man. Rascal and them, I appreciate you guys for exposing this piece of shit. And keep it up, guys. Just keep it up because this is fucking sick. And I'm a small channel. A lot of these people don't like me, and it's fine. The people that got my corner matter. The people I got rocking with me matter. That's all that cares to me, man. I really don't care about clicks, likes, views, and all this other stuff, man. Be nice, but I really don't want that type of drama in my life. But to be honest, dude, that's just sick, homie. And it's like, be a man, be a man. And they probably cut. You don't see no negative comments. Ain't no way in hell nobody went over to your page and started putting you on blast and talking all this masa on you, bro. And yeah, that's just, it's crazy, homie. Just, I stay in my lane, protecting my people, feeding the homeless, and doing all this other stuff. Being an entrepreneur, being a family man, changing my life for the better, and hearing these other people change their life for the better, not heading back to the prison yards. And for the ones that are like Flacco, man. People make their bed, they lay in it. So you made your bed, and obviously you like the bed with minors in it. And that's disgusting. Comment, let me know what you think. This is your boy Lucky Loco, and I'm off to work.